Glass is a medium shaped by fire and breath, like a frozen whisper from the human soul. No other art form gets you closer to the artist. The trials of my own artistic journey have been captured in this fragile form. Beauty is born in the unforgiving blast of the furnace, and the circumstances I find myself in are no different. Today, like glass in the heat of the oven, I must struggle in a soulless environment.
And welcome to the Fine Shopping Network. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Brad.
And we have with us today glass sculptor extraordinaire Tim Tate, and we are inside Tim's studio.
And we're looking to sell 1,000 units of a collection of his work that span his career as a glass artist.
That's right, Brad. 1,000 pieces each with one-of-a-kind style. And I understand that Tim has to sell all 1,000 of these pieces in order to avoid foreclosure.
Hey, maybe we should call this the Foreclosure Network.
Let's jump right in and look at one of Tim's knickknacks.
It's actually an art piece, and this art piece happens to be called Jagged Womb of My Adolescence. It's one of many pieces that you may purchase today as far as my assemblage of my life's work. This represents the jagged edges of my adolescence, and the only solace that I had was the inner womb of my grandmother to keep me through those difficult times that I had.
Little background for our shoppers.
And speaking of background, let's talk a little bit about this. I understand that this glass was at one point sand.
Sand!
Sand, more so silicone.
Oh, like breast implant.
You know, you've jogged my memory. I have a problem at my house, a couple of broken windows.
Oh.
Do you work in window pane glass?
No, I do not.
Do you do
This
double
is-
pane?
I do not do double pane windows. My focus is on the double pane of my life. The pane as a child and the pane of the current bank foreclosure on my studio. Please help me out today.
We still have many pieces left to sell. Many of them are gone, but many of them are still here. So pay attention to the item numbers and feel free to call in at any point.
Well, our next item on FSN, Fine Shopping Network, looks like it's TT007.
Oh, I think that one's upside down, Brad.
You are right. That looks like a picture frame. That is a lovely item.
For a special somebody inside there, perhaps?
No. Actually, this was a sarcophagus for my feelings during art school. It was a time of actually death and rebirth that I went through, and it's a very important piece in my work.
A lot of emotion and craftsmanship.
Now, that sounds very serious.
Speaking of people with health problems, my Aunt Bessie has had some surgery recently and needs a replacement glass eye. Is that the sort of thing you would do?
No, I would not do a glass eye.
All right, it sounds like we have a phone call. Andre from Bethesda.
Tim, have you forgotten that I am your exclusive dealer? This TV nonsense is a blatant breach of contract. You'll be hearing from the gallery's lawyer.
Well, you know, that reminds me, the Galleria is a wonderful place to do your shopping. There's a nice food court there, fill up there. Well, let's look at another item in the set. Looks like two items, identical matched sets, green vases.
Are actually two separate pieces.
Oh, terrific. Somebody could buy them both and have a set. Well, we've still got a few more hundred units to sell. Keep calling.
Very good, and we're ready to supply you with 1,000 units at home. Just call the number you see at the bottom of your screen. Feel free to call, order multiple units. They're here for sale.
Time's ticking down. We're gonna take another caller now.
Hi, Timothy.
Hi, Mom.
Mrs. Tate, you must be calling in to buy one of your son's exquisite pieces.
I would consider it if you throw in some bath salts, you know, the ones from earlier today. It's just that the glass I see there isn't all that pretty.
I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. Why don't we throw that in, bundle it together, call in, folks, mineral bath salts and the art pieces all together, one low price. And let's look at another item on our table here in our collection. Now this piece caught my eye.
Yes, thank you. This is a glass flame.
Tim,
This is
Did the art of glass sculpture originate in Glasgow?
Good question.
Where is Glasgow anyway, Brad?
I don't know, Tiff. I think maybe Poland.
Oh, that sounds right, Poland.
And any callers from Poland, please call in now. Buy the collection, one low price. We still have several hundred left to move.
We still have many pieces left to sell. Many of them are gone, but many of them are still here. So pay attention to the item numbers and feel free to call in at any point.
Right, let's look and take another caller. We have one on the line.
Tim, it's over. I just can't have a boyfriend who sells cheap art on television. I want you out of the condo by Saturday.
Oh my. Well, looks like we might be having to find another special someone for our picture frame.
This is absolutely the last time you'll have a chance to purchase one of those, as our time is almost up.
And I think, now that I'm looking at the sales figures at the bottom of our screen, I think bundling in those mineral bath salts has done wonders for our art glass. I think we're about to reach our sales target.
Terrific.
All this talk of glass has made me think about the processes again. And I was wondering, if heat is involved in making the glass and melting it, I wonder if as a preservative we could keep it in the freezer.
Great point. I can see a lot of parallels between glass and ice.
All right, very good.
Well, time is up, and it looks like Tim Tate has made his sales goal of 1,000.
Congratulations, Tim.
You are a Fine Shopping Network superstar. Stay tuned for our next collection of Fine Shopping Network products.